As we go through this, and clearly at this moment, as we sit here, the Eagles have not found a suitable offensive coordinator to come in here and call the plays or run the offense. I heard this last night, Hugh Douglas, and I was like...
You heard a rumor.
I was like, wait, can I hear that again? So let's hear what I heard last night, what everyone needs to hear together. Here's Adam Schefter on ESPN talking about, well, you know, if they don't find an offense coordinator, this could happen.
They're looking for the right fit for one of these jobs. They've been through any number of candidates. They don't appear to be in any rush to name somebody. They have Nick Sirianni, who always could call the offense if they can't find somebody worthy of doing the job. But they're being diligent, looking for the right match. And also, again, the fit is not for everybody, as we've seen. Some people have taken other jobs. Some people have pulled out of consideration.
This ain't for the weak.
It's not for everybody, but they think there are enough good candidates out there
this
that
ain't
they're
for
going
the
to come
weak.
out of this with a good, strong offensive coordinator.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I know where this going. This ain't for the weak.
Hold the phone here.
This is not for the fake, Joe.
They could always have Nick Sirianni just
You
do
heard
it.
him?
Yeah, I heard him. I had to hear it like five times to really
easy way out.
No, that would be the wrong way
There's
out.
no shortcut
what
home.
What the hell are we doing? All right, 215-592-9494. Are you desperate enough to let Nick Sirianni call the plays? No.
Taking it to the street, taking it to the street.
All right, Michael McDonald is in the studio with us here today. No, I'm not desperate enough to let Nick. They have gone through 17 days trying to find a coordinator. They've talked about or been connected to 15 people, been turned down by a few. A few people said no thanks. If this thing lands on Nick Sirianni, I'm going to lose my mind. Couple things. One, we've seen him do it. Not great. We've seen that in the past, okay? Number two, as Hugh giggles through this is not funny, man.
Will you get serious?
What do you mean? I am serious.
I think Hugh dislikes when I melt down.
No, yeah, that. It's
Okay.
a little bit, it's a combination of a few things. It's that.
It's a joke.
It's the spin that they did.
Oh, my God.
To get to this point. I want Coach Sirianni to call plays.
No. You know what this is? You know what this is? This is someone who's out there trying to find someone to be with. And you know what? I'd rather be alone. No, you wouldn't.
You're out there trying to find somebody
No, you
to be
wouldn't.
With. If you can't be with the one you love, you got to love the one you with.
I do not have to love the one I'm with. I do not. We have seen Nick Sirianni call the plays. Also, hasn't it been 3 years of spin of CEO coach is what we need. He can work on timeouts. He can work on the culture. Now we're going to run it. Nick Sirianni's going to handle both things. He's going to run. He's going to call the plays and the offense and set the culture. What about all the core values? This is the definition of, hey guys, we're trying to save face here. Nick, you just call the plays. Hugh, now that you're done laughing at me, because I'm going to lose it.
I'm not done laughing.
I know.
I'm not done. I'm going to laugh all day.
Laugh all day?
Joe.
You're in the Hall of Fame for this team, and they look like a smacked ass right now. They can't find a coach.
I have not heard smacked ass in a long time. That used to be Angelo's go-to. There's a lot of here at play for me. And I'm not going to lie. This is the first time that I've ever done this. And I have to give Elliott Short-Parks his props.
This is the problem.
No, because when I heard this, right, and I was listening to Elliott talk, this is the first time that I have ever thought about this as a talk show host. And what I mean by that is this. The content, this whole, just think about it, Joe. Okay, say Coach Sirianni, they can't find an offense coordinator.
Which is embarrassing.
Wait a minute. Don't you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself. Slow down just a little bit.
It's embarrassing.
Slow down, Playboy, just a minute.
17 days, can't find anyone?
No. So it's partly that's it.
Okay,
but
thank you.
The spin that we're going to get in these press conferences, when they say, well, what happened, Nick? Well, I just felt that, I was the best guy for the job. We scoured it. Hey, listen, we tried to fill the job. And we couldn't find anybody that we were comfortable with. That's the spin.
Yeah.
The simple fact I'm just telling you, Joe, sometimes you have to step back because, see, you're so paranoid you don't see what this is.
I'm not paranoid. I am annoyed.
Okay, annoyed.
And
not my
frustrated.
fault. Wrong choice of words.
And feel like this is like the Eagles should be above the idea of this.
Can I tell you? Can I recklessly
bring
speculate?
that one out today.
Can I recklessly speculate?
Go for it.
Because Adam Schefter knows everybody, right? So somebody got in Adam's ear and said, hey, we're going to spin it like this. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, because to your point, we got to save face. We are the Philadelphia Eagles. I know there was a report out there from your boy that's on the West Coast that said something to the effect that the fan base and the media was kind of tough around here. So we're going to lean into that a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. So we know how tough it is to play here. And everybody ain't built for that. This ain't for the faint of heart. This ain't for the weak.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is this. We've looked at all the candidates, right? So none of them fit our criteria. So, Nick, you got to step up and do the job. That's what this is.
And you're okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is what this means to me. You're probably at the end of this season, however it goes, and I think that most of us think it's going to go bad. Everybody might get what they want. And I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to be vague, and I'm going to be recklessly vague.
Great.
And all
giggle
that stuff
for the first 10 minutes
I'm
and then say something vague.
No, because I'm going to be vague.
Honestly, getting their money's worth today.
No, because y'all can read between the lines.
You're going to make Nick walk the plank.
You need to help people through this.
You're going to make Nick walk the plank next season.
Listen, Kyle, you know what? I found out yesterday. I had a come to Jesus moment. I can't hold these folks' hands no more trying to teach them and school them about stuff about this football team because they don't. I don't know. We gonna be vague and we gonna use innuendo all day.
No.
So if Nick Sirianni is calling plays, then that means somebody's on the hot seat.
This is a joke. This
is a joke. What do you mean? No, we're in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to be in the Twilight Zone. No.
Nick said, fine, I'll do it. You don't want the job? You can't take the heat? Fine.
I am not desperate enough to let Nick Sirianni call the plays.
No, he can do it.
Stop.
He can. I believe in him.
Why?
Because he's been here for 5 years. For 5 of them things.
Yeah, and so
have I.
Yeah.
And listen, this is what I need y'all to do.
If he could do it, why didn't we do this the year before and the year before that when things went bad?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna get right back, but I'm gonna talk to you people right quick.
Okay. Oh, great.
So you people, I'm looking at y'all right now. This is what you need to do. All those press conferences where you're going to try to incite where Nick said he couldn't do this and, he wasn't adept to call play. Get that out of your mind. It's like it never happened. Like, what's that Men in Black where they do the flashy thing?
Yeah.
We going to flashy thing all y'all.
I'm going to do that for the first segment of this show.
No, we flashy thinging y'all. Because Nick's going to call the plays and it's going to be awesome.
Can we flashy thing the times he has said when asked as the season's spiraled out of control? He said, if I had the answers, I would fix this.
Yeah, we don't.
Same guy.
We're not living in the past.
He's going to call the plays.
No, we got
and set the culture.
Let me tell you what's the best part
and the
about
the core values gone now? Because how is he going to handle the core values and the team?
See, here's the thing.
The offense.
You got 6 months to get this thing going.
Great.
You have 6 months. I'm pretty sure you and Jalen are best buds. Call Jalen. Y'all got to get on the same page, and y'all got to start working on this offense tomorrow.
Well, all right, to that point, and it was interesting. So we're gonna play a lot of clips today from Jeff McLane's latest podcast. He had Mike Silver on. Mike Silver, the author of an article a couple weeks ago about how this was more than Kevin Patullo. They came together and did a podcast. It was good. A lot of interesting things came out, but this was interesting that just the timing of all this, right? Because this came out yesterday. And then last night, Adam Schefter said, hey, if they don't find a coordinator, Nick will just call the plays. Here is Jeff McLane on that podcast last night, Uncovering the Birds, with Mike Silver, and they were discussing the relationship and really who actually in that building in the last few years gets through to Jalen Hurts the most. Here it was.
I think the guy who listens to the most in the building is right now Nick Sirianni. And there was a period there where, there was definitely some friction there. But I think now Jalen has realized that Nick is going to have his back. And I think that's what he probably wants more than anything.
All right, well, I mean, that part, it does go to the idea that maybe this would be the best way to get Jalen to get on the same page as the coordinator, if the coordinator is Nick Sirianni. 215-592-9494. Sometimes, a plan makes more sense if it is actually the plan. If they go through 3 weeks of interviews and no one wants the job and they land on Sirianni.
The spin.
Yeah, that is spin, and it doesn't make me feel great. Now, if they said a year ago, 2 years ago, you know what, Nick can do this. Nick's had enough time as a head coach. He's ready for this. It would give us more stability. We want to let him do it. Then I could wrap my arms around that. That's not what this sounds like. This sounds like, well, bleep. But, McDaniel didn't want it, and Dable didn't want it, and we're left with Jim Bob Cooter or just let Nick Sirianni do it. So screw it.
The Nagy Cooter.
Yeah, the Nagy Cooter situation is not great either. All right. I'm not desperate enough for this. Where do you guys come down? 215-592-9494. Hugh wants it.
I'm excited.
You want it for content.
Well, content is definitely part of it.
You want to make this guy walk the plank.
Can we be honest about the content thing? We're getting that anyway.
Well, we've got 17 days of an OC.
But
only just begun.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. Now, I gave you the one side. Now I'm gonna give you the football player side of it.
Oh, but people came here for that at 10 o'clock.
10, 12. Who knows Jalen better than Coach Sirianni?
Well, very few.
That's what I'm saying. And if the rumors are true, and nobody can get through to Jalen but Coach Sirianni, then Coach Sirianni needs to step his game up. That's his job as the head coach. Now, it might not. When I said be comfortable, being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This is part of that.
This is very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yes, but now this is a sink or swim situation because let me tell you what I think. Both of these guys, this is on both of them because we've had a whole lot of conversation the last couple of weeks about who did this or whose fault is that.
Yep.
This is like the two kids. You remember you got two cheering, and they're in there fighting. Yeah, I said it, cheering. I ain't say children. I said cheering. You got two cheering, and they're in the room fighting, and you walk in as a dad. You say, well, who started the fight? And they both point at each other and say, he did it. And then as a dad, you're sitting there, well, I don't care. Both of y'all getting their ass whooping. So that's what this is. So this season, sink or swim is going to be that ass whooping that we're going to have, and it's going to be.
But I don't want an ass whooping. I want to win football games.
Joe, the bottom line is this: this is one of the most attractive jobs in the NFL. I still believe that.
Boy, you are in denial, Douglas. Here,
but we can't feel it.
17 days that it's still attractive.
17 days.
Yeah. Have you gotten your eyes checked thinking this is an attractive job?
They did call me and tell me I do need to get my eyes checked, but that's neither here nor there.
It is.
But that's what this is.
All right.
So that's what when I said you might get what you want, if this season goes bad, then everybody's in trouble. Everybody's head might roll.
But I'd like the season to go well. I mean, you guys are talking about walking the plank and bad things happen.
That's not what I said.
All right. Well, Hugh.
No, it's sink or swim.
Yeah, sink or swim. Yeah, but the guy's going to drown.
But see, this is the time. Like stuff like this. Yeah. This is desperate time calls for desperate measures.
And you guys are nuts. All right, 215-592-9494. For Kyle, I already know where this is going.
Well,
are you desperate enough to let Sirianni just call the plays?
You don't even have to call me desperate. I actually kind of think it's a pretty good idea.
Oh, no. A great idea.
I really do. First of all, you're ready for my coping spin of this whole thing?
Yeah.
What if, we don't know this, that this wasn't part of the idea in the first place. We're going to go look for a guy who's an experienced play caller who's done it before. Mm-hmm. If we can't find that and we're going to get a new, younger, up-and-coming guy, then the plan will just be for Sirianni, who is, by the way, an experienced play caller, to just call the plays and then have this guy be under Nick Sirianni.
He's the backup plan.
So, let's work through this, right? Because worst-case scenario is he stinks at it, which we've seen him try before, and he wasn't good at it. Yes, he stinks at it, and he's out. He's fired, right? We're getting a new head coach in here. There's also the possibility that whoever this new OC is comes in, the offense still doesn't look good. You know what happens then? Nick Sirianni's probably fired still. So either way, whether it's the OC calling plays or Nick Sirianni calling plays, if it doesn't look good, Sirianni's probably out. We have a head coaching opening this offseason. Sure. But the best case scenario is like the ultimate best case scenario. We have Mr. I yearn for continuity at quarterback. If Nick Sirianni turns out to be good at it, then guess what? We don't have to go through this crap where we're panicking and pulling our hair out about who the next OC is going to be every year. Yep. We have a guy who's going to be here calling plays every single season. And then here's my other spin on it. I got to couch it with the fact that it's spin. Yeah. The first time he did it was him with an unfamiliar quarterback, 2021, and an undeveloped quarterback, right? Like Jalen is no matter what we want to say about Jalen's development, he's a better player than he was in 2021.
Definitely.
So, now all of a sudden...
And there was no A.J. Brown, and it was young Devontae. I get it.
There was no familiarity with Nick and Jalen. Now there's 5 years of that.
I get all
so,
that.
I'm not totally out on the idea that he wouldn't be good at it.
So here is my spin to your spin, and we'll go to the phone lines. The Eagles have been around Nick Sirianni for 6 years now, 5 years to 6 years, right? In terms of when they interviewed him, to hire him, to put him in place, to all the success they've had. They've gone through this whole thing, this carousel, over and over. If anyone in that building, including Nick himself, thought he could do this at a high level, we would have done this already. This would have been the easy switch to pull and the best one for the Eagles.